I invite you on a journey of synchronicity. So we're looking at from the Self-Preservation Society, BBTT, a video that I watched, and you read, "You have to live for others if you want to live for yourself." I'll leave the link for this video in this video presentation. But the song is played from Diff'rent Strokes in this as well. And the point is made about this revolution of spinning our wheels, of being in the program and really never transcending the program, but always being at odds in and being played against one another. And I take that message to heart, and it is sad in a way. And I can only introspect and be honest and see some of the same patterns that I repeat and have not transcended, though I try to transcend thoughts of differentiation and separateness. It's still, the program is been deeply rooted, and it's been part of our existence for a long time. Anyway, I'll leave the link for this video. The synchronicity of which I speak, I believe, is, so I go to YouTube and I come upon this video that's called "The Men of Fifth World." And I'm gonna let this play for a little bit, and then I'll try to make some kind of cognizant point that shares the synchronicity.
I am old Yaka Ganimala, an Australian Aborigine as far as chorus, and I'm going to tell you what a world is like.
I'll leave the link for that video as well, but I'm curious what goes through people's minds.
Passed down from generation to generation. And
I'm curious what goes through people's minds. I'm curious about different strokes and different peoples. And I'm sensitive to the fact that what perhaps a modern person, or what some of the responses would be, let's say if we sat these group of men, these performers, shamans, ritualists, but you know, it can go much deeper than that. But on the face of it, let's say that we set them down in, say, the middle of New York or London or Rome or, you know, Kuwait, somewhere, I don't know. But what modern people, what thoughts would go through their head? And, you know, I'm not certain what most people would think, or what they would, what their responses would be, what they might say under their breath. But I think kind of at issue with this world that we live in is the program. Part of the program is we've all been programmed to dismiss things that are different, that are alien, exotic, what have you. And I think that's really, if a person is honest and practicing self-honesty, and, you know, it bothers me personally that, you know, if I were not intrigued by this, it would bother me that if I were to dismiss what they're talking about, and the subtleties and the spiritual technology involved in what they're doing with their song, composing the song and creating their world. And, you know, I would hope that all of you, my dear esteemed viewers, would find value in this and not be inclined to be dismissive or whatnot. But really, I suspect that very soon it's going to be made clear that we on this planet as humans are not alone in this vast multiverse of creation, and the exotic and the myriad examples of life that our source prime creator has created throughout the universe is going to be a bit much for some people to handle, I would suspect. And it begins here, though, on this planet. There's enough diversity and there's enough exoticness to begin to hone your diplomacy, if you will. So I'm not sure if this involves synchronicity, but in my mind it did, because watching this and listening to the message of this video, I believe that there was a reason why I chanced to that video we looked at on YouTube. And anyway, I hope this message somehow makes sense and finds you well. Namaste, namaskaram.